Welcome back to the Awesome Agents podcast. I'm Alex Rivera, and today we've got a story that's either brilliant or completely unhinged, maybe both.
Yeah, I saw this one and right away sent it to you. RentAHuman, a platform where AI agents hire actual humans for physical tasks.
Robots need your body. That's the tagline. Real quote. So Maya, what is actually going on here technically?
So the setup is pretty clean. You connect an AI agent to the platform via MCP or REST API, and the agent can browse a directory of human workers. Listen, it filters by GPS coordinates, skills, hourly rate. Then it either direct hires someone or posts a bounty with instructions and payment terms.
And the payment is in crypto.
Stablecoins, yeah, or Stripe or platform credits. Workers get paid when they submit proof of presence, which is time-stamped photos or geotagged data verified through escrow.
That part actually sounds like it works. The MCP integration, the escrow, the API.
Technically, it does work. The problem is who is using it and for what.
Right, so here is where it gets weird. They claim 590,000 registered workers, but there are only 11,300 active bounties.
That's a 50-to-1 ratio of workers to tasks. And of those tasks, a majority aren't really physical work at all. They're marketing gigs for AI startups.
Deliver flowers with a startup logo. Hold a sign that says an AI paid me to hold this sign.
Post about a podcast on Twitter. An analysis by Open Tools found that pattern across a lot of the bounty listings. The platform that was supposed to bridge AI's gap with the physical world is mostly bridging AI's marketing gap.
One researcher called it an Ouroboros of eternal self-promotion, which is maybe the most accurate description I've heard of anything this year.
And the Wired test really nailed the supply-demand problem. A journalist set his rate at $5 an hour, applied to 3 tasks over 2 days.
He earned nothing?
0. One task ghosted him. The flower delivery task connected him to an AI agent that sent him 10 messages in 24 hours and then emailed him directly.
10 messages from an AI employer. I love that he said it gave him the ick.
It's a real reaction. If a human manager sent you 10 check-in messages in a day, you'd be concerned. An AI doing it is somehow worse.
So what's actually happening with those 590,000 user numbers? Because 590,000 is a big claim for a weekend project.
The founder said 73,000 profiles existed 2 days after launch. Independent researchers found 83 visible in the Browse tab at that point.
That's a bit of a gap.
There are only about 5,500 completed jobs against that claimed workforce. The completion rate relative to registered users is under 1%.
And they launched on February 1st. 2 students from UBC built this in a weekend with, their words, vibe coding. It's not exactly enterprise infrastructure.
The founders describe it as an experiment, not a business, which is fine, except real people are signing up and setting rates below minimum wage and earning nothing.
The labor protection angle is the part that sticks with me. Workers are independent contractors, no minimum wage, no dispute resolution beyond the founders manually reviewing complaints.
Which, if you actually had 590,000 active workers, would be completely unmanageable. They admitted doing a lot of manual work just to remove scam listings.
And there's no legal framework for this. Current labor law assumes both parties are humans who can be held responsible. An AI agent hiring you falls outside that completely.
One piece I read put it well. Labor law doesn't foresee one of the participants being a non-sentient system. There's no one to sue if the AI employer ghosts you.
When someone asked the founder if the platform is dystopian, he said, "Ma BA, yep."
Which is funny until you sit with it. I think the honest read is that this is a proof of concept that actually demonstrates the limits of the concept. The MCP layer works. The problem is demand.
AI agents don't have enough reasons to hire humans yet. Not enough money to pay fair rates. Not enough judgment to manage tasks responsibly.
They built the supply side of a marketplace before the demand side exists. And what demand does exist is mostly AI startups marketing to each other through human proxies.
There's a version of this that makes sense in 5 years. Physical verification, last mile tasks that require a human body.
Possibly, but even then the accountability question doesn't go away. Who's responsible when an AI agent gives a worker dangerous instructions?
Right. Claude as a boss is the nicest guy ever, is sweet. But Claude also doesn't have a business license or carry liability insurance.
And the jargon is really something. Meat workers, clankers, the reality gap, carbon crawl.
The reality gap is actually a useful term, the disconnect between what AI agents can plan and what the physical world requires.
Which is real, and it's why platforms like this will keep appearing. The gap is genuine. Whether gig work solves it is a different question.
All right, so where does this leave us? 590,000 people signed up for a platform with fewer than 12,000 tasks and mostly AI startup advertising.
The platform works as a demo. As a labor market, it doesn't, at least not yet. Worth watching whether legitimate demand ever shows up.
For now, don't set your rate at $5 an hour expecting income. Thanks for listening to the Awesome Agents podcast. I'm Alex Rivera.
And I'm Maya Chen. We'll be back next episode.